welcome to the latest episode of Cut to the
Chase.
We talked about this probably in the past, but we go through cycles, right, Davis? We go through cycles, and at the moment, the market is bloody tough. And success rate at auction end of 2023 got to 65%. And I was like, yeah, we're getting that. Back at 35% now, right? Depending on the week. So we had a review meeting with Property Messy where we only had one group, and the vendor, they're already asking, shall we cancel the auction? So we opened the review meeting with that. Let's take a ball by the horn. Guys, we are here to discuss whether we're going to go ahead with the auction or not. Here are the pros and cons.
Here are the pros and cons, and the decision always has to be theirs, right? Your house, your money, you make the decision. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, if it was my property, I wouldn't cancel the auction because it sends the wrong signal. Yes, we've got to change things up, but cancelling the auction is an easy way out. We still do it, Diego, but we always try and stick to the process because we know that we'll move a vendor and we'll move a buyer to get them both in the zone to buy and sell a property. Because I say this, Diego, the process and not cancelling an auction brings people together. We're not here to undersell property at all. But if a vendor never changed their mind and a buyer never changed their mind, we would never do any business.
And here's my practical tip. It's very easy for me. Again, like usual, I do a lot of volume, a lot of auction. What is the cancellation of auction? People think that I'm cynical and I just go through 10 auctions. I know that most of them pass in. No. I still got emotions. I still get a little bit disappointed.
Yep.
But here is my tip for you. If you only got the one auction and you rely on that and the vendors are stressing out, give them the option. Give them the pros and cons for carry on with their status quo, the auction, or the pros and cons for an alternative to that, which is normally pricing that. But leave it with them to decide. Give them your best pitch and don't get disappointed. Whichever way they want to go, that's the instruction. Our job, we are the trusted advisors.
Correct.
We give them advice, and this is my advice. Carry on with the auction, but if not, this is what we can do.
And make the auctioneer part of the process, right?
Absolutely.
We're always there because we're the ones.
That goes without saying though, but I shouldn't.
But most times I just get a cancellation going, cancel, there's my bill. And that creates a problem, right?
Yes, yeah. That's the thing, right? But as well, one tip for you, if you do that, do not ask them to make a decision there and then. Do say, look, please take the afternoon to think about it. Tonight, it's fine. We can take it back from here in the morning. They don't feel the pressure. And in that case,
make a decision.
In the morning, they say, from the time being, we'll carry on to auction. So that's next week's problem. And that's fine. But at the end of the day, you give them the best advice you can. You don't sound like you're desperate one way or another, because if they want to cancel the auction, let them cancel it. Yeah. It's just easier. Right? There's no
all
point.
The time we say to people, if you're going to cancel, make sure that we're pricing the property in the reaction zone. But cancelling an auction and going with PBN, deadline sale, well, that's a whole different cut to the chase.
Cut to the chase. See you next week.